Hello friends, how are you? In our last class, we started at the chapter number 13, that is waste and its management. We started the chapter 13, that is waste and its management. And in that chapter, in the starting of that, we discussed about the definition of the waste. We discussed about definition of the waste, according to which that the substance which is generated due to the human activities and no longer useful to us and no longer useful to us is known as waste. Got it? And after that we discussed about the types of waste, which was solid, liquid and gas. And one very important question we also discussed, that biodegradable and non biodegradable waste. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, according to which the waste which can decompose naturally by biological factors, like we can say that microorganisms, is known as biodegradable waste is known as biodegradable waste, while the waste which cannot decompose which cannot decomposed by microorganisms is called non-biodegradable waste. Okay, in the biodegradable waste, the peels of the fruits, vegetables, clothes, paper, etc., these substances comes, while in non-biodegradable waste, plastic, metal cans, glass bottles, etc., comes in the category of non-biodegradable waste. Okay, and after that we discuss about the sources of waste, in which the house, second was municipal waste, third was industries and mining, fourth was agriculture, and fifth was medical waste. Okay, so that we discussed about in our previous class. Now from today's class I am starting the harmful effect of waste, and this is very important question. It is very important question which can ask in our paper. Okay, again I am repeating, it is a pure theoretical portion. This chapter is pure theoretical portion, very simple chapter, very easy questions, direct questions can comes from this chapter. Okay, now waste substance not only harm human beings but also plant animals and environment. You know that waste not only harm the humans only, they will badly affect all of the things which are present in our environment, in which humans, plant, animals, from the microorganism to the blue whale, all will be affected. Got it? Improper disposal of the waste destroy the natural beauty of that place. As we discussed, in any place, in any city, when you enter, then you will find that heaps or piles of the waste garbage situated on the both sides of the road. That means the dumping sites, which are created outside the cities near the roads, they are black patches or black spots on our cities, their beauty. Got it? So we can say that they destroy the natural beauty of that place. Biodegradable waste attract the many harmful microorganisms and insects which can cause various diseases. Biodegradable waste, because the biodegradable waste is a place of breeding of flies, insects, and various microorganisms. That is food also for that. So it will attract the these insects or microorganisms. And you know that if they are in present there, then definitely they will spoil the environment and will cause various diseases. Okay, the decomposition of the biodegradable waste release bad odor. They release bad odor. Which one? The decomposition of biodegradable waste. Now this is important question. Here few lines are very important. During decomposition, they mean, that means biodegradable waste, they means here biodegradable waste release various greenhouse gases like methane, carbon dioxide. It can ask, this question can ask that write the name of two greenhouse gases. The answer is methane, carbon dioxides, and if you want more then you can see that NOx, SOx. NOx means nitrogen oxides, various nitrogen oxides. SOx, that means sulfur oxides. Okay, so these NOx and SOx are also produced by decomposition. These gases pollute the environment and responsible for global warming. What is global warming? The increase in the average temperature of Earth. The increase in average temperature of the Earth is known as global warming. Got it? So these, that is a very important lines which can ask. Which one? Which gases are, that means methane and carbon dioxide and oxides of nitrogen and oxides of sulfur, for which they are responsible for global warming. Got it? Biodegradable waste provide breeding area to the various insects like houseflies, mosquito, etc. As I already discussed that the biodegradable waste play an important role in the feeding or in the development of the larva of these. So when, if these insects are present, then they will definitely spread various diseases. So we can say that these insects spread many diseases. Got it? Now this is one more important paragraph. Here the topic, as I already told you in the last class, that we will discuss today about the harmful effects of waste, and this is the very important point or portion of this chapter. Normally a question hit from that part. Okay, now let me discuss about the hospital waste or biomedical waste. Hospital waste like the contaminated cottons, syringe, bandage, IV set, that is intravenous set, that means the tubes which insert in our veins, glass, plastic bottle, etc. are biomedical waste. All of these comes in the category of biomedical waste. Improper management of the biomedical waste is very dangerous, because if a person comes in contact with biomedical waste, then he or she can get serious infections. He or she can get serious infections like hepatitis B, tetanus, HIV AIDS, etc. Suppose a needle which is used for the treatment of a HIV AIDS affected person, this needle is thrown out outside. Suppose that is placed, that is in the dump yard or in any place, and one child or a poor person maybe comes there to collect the waste plastic so he can sell out. and earned some money. And when he was searching the plastic, his legs or hand suddenly comes in contact with that needle, and that needle inserted in that in this person. Now the disease HIV will transfer to that person also. Got it? Similar cases with the hepatitis, it is disease related with the liver. Tetanus, it is related with our muscles. HIV, it's related with our immune system. Got it? So we can say that the contact with the infected medical waste following disease, that means hepatitis B, tetanus, HIV, AIDS, can be transmitted to that person. Now if we burn the waste, the burning of the biomedical waste or hospital waste release poisonous gases. It will release poisonous gases. Got it? Release poisonous gases or smoke, which is very harmful for our environment and can cause many types of diseases. Got it? Now, sewage and drainage pollute water bodies. Sewage or drainage which comes out from our houses, when you know that all of these waste directly pour into water bodies. So when they comes in contact with the water bodies like the river, pond, lake, etc., they it becomes very harmful for us. It is very harmful for aquatic life. And drainage, sewage and drainage also affect groundwater because they percolate through the soil and reaches to the groundwater, so they badly affect groundwater also. Got it? Now from here to end of this, that means here and here till here, that is a very important question, that is harmful effect of plastic. Here in this paragraph, complete paragraph, we will discuss about the harmful effect of plastic on our environment, on our health. Got it? In modern life, plastic is one of the most plastic is one of the most serious or harmful pollutant or waste for our environment. You know that plastic is a very big problem for us. Plastic is plastic is a petroleum based product. It is hydrocarbon type products which is formed by petroleum products. It is very harmful, toxic pollutant, toxic substance. Plastic is very harmful and toxic substance. Plastic or polythene decrease the fertility of soil, because if their layer is present, then the movement of the minerals and the movement of the bacteria from the upper to the lower sides, roots of the plant towards the downside, all of these will not possible, and it will decrease the fertility of soil. It also decrease the water supply to the underground resources because they becomes a layer, plastic becomes a layer, so it will not allow the percolation of water, that means downside movement of water. So definitely underground water level will decrease. Its harmful toxic chemicals mix with water and increase the chances of various diseases. In the plastic, you know that various type of chemicals are mixed, and these chemicals can cause different type of diseases. Got it? Now here we will discuss which are the bad effects or on our health. Prolonged, that means long use of that substance for longer duration. Prolonged use of plastic increase the amount of thalatus, pH is silent, so that is thalatus in blood. That is a substance of our blood, component of the blood, thalatus in our blood, which disturb the development of fetus, embryo or prolonged woman, and also damage the reproductive organ of that female. The prolonged use of plastic increase the thalatus, that is a chemical substance in our blood, which disturb the development of fetus or embryo and also damage the reproductive organ. That is, and this is very important question, that the chemical bisphenol, the chemical bisphenol which is used in plastic products, it is a chemical which is present in plastic, cause diabetes and unbalance the working of some liver enzymes. This question can ask, write the name of the chemical present in plastic which can cause diabetes, so that is bisphenol. Got it? So that is the effect of our on our health. Now again we will discuss about the environmental effect. Plastic or polythene block drainage system, okay, and spread dirty water in surrounding. If the drainage system is blocked, then definitely the supply, the water which is flowing in it uh, will spread in our surrounding. This dirty water provides breeding place to microorganisms and insects. These microorganisms and insects spread various diseases. Got it? The polythene bag are several times eaten by animals and get trapped in their stomach because there is no enzyme in our stomach to digest plastic. Got it? So this plastic trapped in the stomach of animals, it lead to the death of that animal. Because of that, the animal can becomes die. Got it? Now, the burning of the plastic or polythene release many harmful toxic gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, dioxins, etc. These gases can cause various diseases related to respiratory tract, skin, eyes, etc. From this discussion, it is clear that the disposal of plastic is very harmful, because if we throw, it will pollute the soil. If we throw in water, then it pollute there also. If we burn, then it create problems. And if we throw, then animals can eat and it becomes a problem. That means the use of plastic in any way is not in supporting of our environment, and its disposal is a very big problem for us. Got it? Now in cities, I will here now we will discuss about some slums and problems related with that. In cities, poor people start living near the waste dumping sites because here they get some plastics, metal cans, etc., which they can sell out and earn money. Got it? These are slum areas. In these areas, life of poor people is hellish. That means like hell, because of the poor hygiene. There is no hygiene and sanitary condition, and there is no sanitary or conditions also. That's why they are like a hell. People who live here generally collect plastic and metals objects from the waste dumping sites. These slums expanding day by day. Firstly, that problem was with the big cities, metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi. But now in every city, even in towns, we can see these slum areas. So these slums are expanding day by day. These are black spot on our modern urban development. These people oftenly face lots of health problem because of the waste. Because of the they continuously in contact with the waste, so they face various health problems. Got it? Now, waste management. In the waste management, few lines are important, and other is there is that is a theory which is not useful to us. Means if there is a note asked by the teacher that write a note on the waste management, then we can use, otherwise it is totally waste. There is only two or three questions, small questions, which can ask, like first, what is the waste management? Secondly, we will discuss about that the waste manager, how can we manage the waste in local levels? And third, about a committee, Shiv Rahman committee. These three questions can ask. Other things, these are general, and I think you can yourself can do it. So I am doing, so I am reading it with the fast speed. The practice of the transportation and dumping of waste, recycling of waste, is collectively called waste management. That means transportation, collection, transportation, and dumping of waste, and recycling of waste to useful substance, that are collectively called waste management. Or we can also say that the collection, transportation, and disposal of waste, sewage, and other waste substances is called waste management. Collection from our houses, transportation, and disposal, that means either we are burning it, either we are filling in the landfill, or doing anything else with the garbage, sewage, and other substances, is known as waste management. Waste is not only a big problem in India but around the world, or it can say that it is a global issue. It is not only India, it is global or worldwide problem. Got it? Clear? At present time, waste management should be taken seriously. If we want our nature healthy, then we have to take it seriously. Unfortunately, you know that due to the coronavirus, our total human activity is postponed, was postponed. And at that time, the visuals which we are getting from net, in TVs, in newspaper, they are showing that the water of the rivers, oceans, the air, our mountains, all of these are recycled, reheld. They regain their natural, and they regain their natural beauty. But before few months of corona, you know that the newspaper is full with the news of waste, air pollution index, etc. But now, because of that, in during the time period of corona, when the human activity is stopped, the nature is cleaned. Got it? That means we are the biggest enemy of nature, and because of the waste. So at present time, waste management should be taken seriously. Concern about the waste and its management have been raised at national and international levels. Now there is a theory that there are 5161 cities in India. 35 of them are metros. That means there is a population is more than 2 crore. 339 are the first class, that is approximately 1 lakh 1 crore population. 400 are second, that is 50 lakhs population, and remaining are small cities and towns. These cities produce approximately 1 lakh ton waste per day. 1 lakh ton waste, and in 1 ton 1000 kilogram. So you can calculate about that. The average amount of the waste is 0.1 kilogram per person in small towns and villages, while zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.6 kilogram per person in big cities. Why? Because in the big cities, you know that modern lifestyle, and in modern lifestyle there is lots of things which is created many waste. For example, in a rural area, a person with a cotton bag, cloth bag, went for the market purchasing the items, but in cities, due to the modern hi-fi lifestyle, they consider taking the cloth bag is as an insult. They feel proud by using the plastic carry bags. That is our psychology. Okay, so because of that, the amount of the waste in big cities is continuously increasing, is continuously higher, remain higher, or we can say that it is more than small cities. Now the waste is become a serious problem in cities, big cities, and will be big problem in small towns tomorrow. At present time it is a big issue in the small big cities, but it will also a big problem in small cities in few months and in upcoming times. Why? Because the modernization is now slowly spreading in small cities also. Okay, due to the lack of the fund and contractors, waste management in small cities is very difficult. In the big cities there is a lots of contractor, lots of funds, government initiations, various things. So in the big cities we can manage waste properly, but in the small cities it is very big problem, because they do not have too much funds like the big cities, and there is no contractors of the waste manage for the waste management. Got it? So in the small cities it can be done by interest of people. We individually can do it. The waste can be converted into manure and compost by using the earthworm and the microorganisms. This is the one example that how can we manage the waste. This will be more natural and beneficial than chemicals. That means the compost and manure will be more natural and more beneficial than chemical fertilizers. Got it? Since development is a natural process, here the natural process, that means human nature, okay, and cannot be stopped. We cannot live life as we in the past, living in the forest, hunting the animals. We cannot live like that. So, okay, so we can say that development is a natural process that cannot be stopped. It is necessary to give it a proper direction. We have to give a proper direction to the our development for waste free environment, so we can survive, we can live in a waste free environment. It can be achieved by collective efforts of the government, NGO and citizens. All of us have to involve in it. Got it? Now it is one of the important question about the Shivraman committee. In 1975, the Government of India constituted the Shivraman Committee to study the waste management, in India. That how, which kind of waste is generated, how can we manage this waste? Okay, this committee suggested the establishment of the large dustbins, big dustbins, proper disposal of human excretive waste, and proper waste collection in cities, and controlled burning of the waste, etc. So this question can be asked, that which suggestions or what are the suggestions? What was the suggestion of Shiv Rahman committee, or directly can ask write a note on Shiv Rahman committee. So that was established in 1975 for study to waste management and also give suggestion about the waste management methods. So he said, she said, sorry, they suggested about that establishment of the large dustbin, proper disposal of human excretory waste, proper waste collection on cities, and controlled burning of the waste. Got it? So that was the our topic, that is waste, harmful effect, and waste management. In tomorrow class we will discuss about the methods of the waste management, landfill, then incineration, and then chemical methods, and etc, etc. Got it? Hope you like it. Thank you.